think that's a pretty good assessment to go off of with everything that we've seen so far, right? He has a longer name, he has 2 actual words in his tag, and he has a higher number. That's a strong squad to be rolling with.
Oh, man. I wonder if Terrence has the nuances for this matchup.
Oh, we about to find out.
Are you ready? Fight!
Fuerte Mania? Okay.
Oh, man. So far, Terrence is holding his ground, but Ace has got it started, so we'll see what happens here.
Getting away from the overhead with a backdash, that's a good look. And he kept walking back just to space out the quesadilla, so a couple of things looking good for Terrence. He found stuff on his back again. Flagged out of the sky, chest bump, and a slide. Yeah, it's looking pretty scary for him so far.
Ooh, nice the neutral jump roundhouse was pretty good. Didn't get a lot of capitalization out of it, but it was still an honesty check for Ace.
There's so much that's been dropped from him, but he still gets another chance. Doesn't go into the ultra just yet, and because of that, Ace coming off of his back, using the last bit of his meter for an EX run, and diving on top of the first round.
Alright, there we go. Gets the combo off the roundhouse. Comes in with the safe jump. Catches Ace swinging somehow.
And a big thing to note for when he started off is instead of looking for the shorts, presumably in the ultra in the last round, he took the neutral jump roundhouse into stand mid kick, or back mid kick. So taking the easier confirm. And that was the beginning of a much better round for Terrence.
Yeah, he's starting to realize he can't just kind of sit on the ground too much. He actually has to creatively attack where Fuerte wants to be, and it worked out a lot. So see if he can keep utilizing that position, or if Ace will manage to find his mark. Because you notice he's actually been missing on a lot of things.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
But trying to find a splash. Like you saw the slide whip, for example. We've seen a lot of the elbows whip. We've seen some good amount of splash whips, like so. And there's the quesadilla. So like you see that Terrence has a lot of the right ideas. It's just he doesn't have quite the genes to just like really blow Ace up.
He's gonna have to find one more of the right answers. Is he focused to get away? Didn't believe in the first one, but he gets the second one. It's going to be the ultra that's not going to be enough to take it. Not even enough for the lead, so he's still going to have to try to find Ace at some point.
All the hits of the target combo scale the ultra pretty badly. So Ace pressing his luck a little bit.
Yeah.
He manages to live another day. And he has enough time to do something here. He just has to be careful.
He's got to be right. Because with Terrence constantly holding down, you know he's got spinning burgundy. So that was an interesting look. Long range slide.
And I sit here and I'm laughing at that, but when you really think about it, the thing that's been constantly throwing Ace off is Terrence just walking back just enough. Right. And the fact that he committed to that long, low slide in a way was pretty genius.
Pretty good to throw off a timing you would expect as well, because in a situation like that, you can't help but think that a Fuerte might really want to run in and look for a splash or a tortilla mix-up, whatever the front tortilla is called, right? A hit or throw mix-up, right? But taking a slide is a completely different timing from what you're going to react to, so it's a good option for Ace to present right there.
Ace 1-up in winners finals.
Good thing Painbot didn't do anything crazy like best of one single limbs, right? He would never think of doing something like that, right?
Hey, maybe next time.
Maybe.
But only one will be declared the best.
So yeah, like you look at the whole thing, Ace was he managed to hit his mark enough to keep Terrence honest and alert. But Terrence, like, he moved around, he jumped, so he was making it so that whenever Ace committed in, he didn't always have somebody blocking or hitting. He was with him quite a bit, and so that's a lot of the basis of his struggles. Where so it was pretty, I would say, even set overall.
Yeah, the other end of him whiffing though is like with the way that Terrence has been trying to get away from stuff, which is backdashing and jumping, he's getting away, but he's not being able to really get in a position where he can do something. Like when he's able to walk away and get a whiff, like so, those look really good. But when he has to backdash and question what frame he's in, those aren't the best looks for him. Switching and going to double fierce this time because he started with single fierce into lows in the first round. And that gave him a bit of a lead, but he still finds himself on the back foot. Doesn't get to look at the slide, because that slide was safe. That was a questionable slide.
It looked almost deep enough, but yeah, Terrence is the one that questioned it. This is the permanent ultra.
The ultra that does no damage at that point. I feel like he could have fierced and got just enough. Making sure to get the confirm. Oh no!
Oh, what the hell, Barry? And, you know, he can't jump that after the flash, but maybe he was hoping that Terrence committed to something here beforehand.
Something bigger than stand strong.
Yeah.
Chun's old Swiss Army knife that she's carried with her throughout all of her days. Such a fast recovery.
Good trade from ShadowAce to knock down the corner push. Beats out the bird. Now he's just running wild.
Oh man. Train ain't stopping anytime soon. Consecutive hits leading to the stun. Taking a level 3 focus as well to close out the round.
What you gonna do, brother, when 14 Mania runs wild on you?
This bout will determine who is the strongest. Once and for all.
So you know it's on Terrence's mind that he can't have that started again, but Tortilla says otherwise. Here we go.
Wake up now, forward light kick. Okay.
And you know what that really means? That means Terrence was on the wrong side, but Ace wasn't blocking.
Yeah.
But able to pick it up with a level 2 focus. Not going to be too much coming from it just yet.
Ah, perfect backdash.
Only was looking for the double fierce, but he gets away in time. Backs up into it. Backs forward.
Alright, we all tied up now.
Chun-Li wins.
I still felt really scary for Terrence. I mean, that's just the nature of the matchup. Like you've been saying the entire time, it's going to be pretty volatile. Chun's always going to be walking on eggshells, making sure that she can mitigate the chances that Fuerte has, or just like flat out avoid them and make him have to commit a little bit deeper. But it never feels good to do.
But Terrence is managing to stick it out and putting the game on the board. So, but yeah, it always feels like it's always on it's Terrence's burden for the most part. But with the good calls he's making, and he's making the calls like we mentioned earlier, he wasn't getting much, but I feel like in that game he was able to position himself to get a lot of the back forward target combo punishes.
All he's got to do is make sure stuff like round 2 doesn't happen more often, because yeah, Ace just kind of rolled him over that round.
Who will bask in the glory and adoration that comes with being declared the world's greatest fighter?
Yeah, let's see if Terrence can maintain his footing, maintain his defensive position, maintain his posture, see if he can go up 2-1, or if Ace is going to be able to crack the defenses and get his second game here. Run's already getting stopped by Strong in the sweep.
Okay, good. Attack. And again, like, yeah, it's always just kind of like this. I won't say just a straight up mix, but yeah, you definitely committing a lot.
Ooh, that was witty, using crouch forward, or crouch fierce to slide under the jumping off of the wall.
At least the focus attack is low.
If you jump low, met by a block. Yeah, that was a late confirm.
Yeah, I think he almost saw that hit and went for it because there's a bit of delay on it, but it just looked like he just saw it and went for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. It was really sharp from him. He's getting the slide to start things off, ran into a delayed spinning bird kick and met in the air. I feel like Terrence was looking for the wall jump the first time and just had the timing, but he got it this round. Takes him to a throw as well. Backside. And that was kind of telegraphed, and Ace just wasn't ready for it. Got his legs blown up, and that's going to be game 3 going to Terrence, putting him up 2-1. And I kind of feel with the way that game went, I won't be too surprised if Ace thinks to go to Caffrey at this point.
Yeah, that was pretty decisive, and Terrence showing that he has the spacing and the habits of Ace down, and that he's not gonna just get ran over. So that might entice Ace to change his characters. He even put the legs loop at the end, so Terrence still has a little bit of it left in it.
Back in the day, when I didn't have to wait for V-Trigger to do all these cool combos and everything. Just need a little bit of meat, a little bit of money, and I can get this party started.
Back in my day, all you needed was just a little bit of resources and some elbow grease. That's all you needed to hit the nice combo.
We say that. Like mid-kick leg doesn't exist in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, you ain't got a piano kick faster.
Yeah. So yeah, the big question on my mind is, my question just got answered before I can even put it out again. Going to the Caffrey, yeah? Been figured out.
South America.
Let's see if he remembers this character.
And yeah, it's gonna be, the concept is a lot of the same with Fuerte, where Chun is like, where are you gonna be to win?
The concept's the same, but the execution is different because the Caffrey's not gonna just run at her.
At least not in the conventional sense. Back forward and target combo, doing a lot of work in this set.
Walking up, keeping the plus frames with the jabs as well. Oh, and Ace found a little bit of space. Gets his stab hands as well, but immediately dives into a spinning bird kick. And even though he's in more space to work with, he still has to close the distance against Chun. And with the life, it's going to be kind of hard. 5-2 roundhouse for the start. Crossing this line is hard. Gets another knockdown. SBK again. Really? Well, I mean, he can't take it to the next round, so.
Yeah, I mean, like I think he saw something and committed to it. It just so happened it was Hassan's shoe, so he went right under it.
Full of a couple of unfortunate situations for Ace. He finds himself one round away and getting dropped down and loses finals, trying to fight for his life. A little bit of a stutter, but we weren't worried about that too much. Came in with the axe. That man was mad. He's like, yo, don't do that again. Solid tech.
Back on the classics right now. Pressing some buttons, throwing out the fireball, letting his opponent hang themselves.
Yeah, but he's got to see if Ace really wants to tighten the noose on himself because he's got a little bit of a lead. He's slowly whittling away. He still has it.
Smash.
Jumping in, but he gets a big throw.
Tries to go for the overhead.
He's thinking about the shit. Gonna need another one, but he just finds a hit.
Ace might be able to save him.
It's gonna be kind of hard for him at the beginning because the ways he's been able to get in is mainly from EX dive kits. He doesn't have the meter right now for it, so he's gonna have to either find a way to build a meter without getting hit, or I guess he can just get hit and get the meter, whatever. But yeah, it's like he's gonna lose health before he finds his way in, and if it's unsuccessful, then it's all for naught. But he might not even get a chance to play at this point. He gets a sweep, so he gets to start. It's just a backdash away from the overhead. Now it gets really hard for him. My bad.
I don't know if I want to say anything important. Yeah, he ended up getting his meter when he spins it, but okay. Well, I guess he thought he could kill that string, but it was a little too late.
Yeah.
Chun-Li wins.
That was looking for an old classic meaty fireball where you're hitting the tail end of it, and with the recovery of mid-punch Kikoken, there was no hope for that ultra to hit.